I love Broadway. Hello everyone and welcome back for another Tier List Friday video. It's Elizabeth. A few weeks ago I did Broadway musicals. I only touched on a few. My roommate and friend Riley and I were talking about this one musical last night. Got me like feeling Broadway vibes, and so I decided I want to do a part 2 of the tiers today. That's what we're doing, and if you don't like it, tough, because I'm already filming. By the time you're seeing this, I've already edited the video, so it's gonna happen. I have a list right here of all the musicals that I ranked last time, so I remember them. If you haven't seen that video, you should go watch that one first. We have Lovelies More Than Life, just missed the top tier. Really like these. They're alright, not my thing. Haven't seen, heard of it. Die a Slow Death in Musical Hell. I want to start off with one that had like a slow rise. Broadway people know the show, you know. The title of show is truly just like a little gem. It's just a wee little gem, but then everyone started using it for their audition songs and da-da-da. So then like everyone started to get obsessed with it. If you don't know title of show, I highly recommend listening to it. It is so brilliant. It is so beautiful and well done. I would say I really like it. Spring Awakening, I used to not like, or I didn't really know about it, but the older you get, the more it resonates, I feel like, because Spring Awakening is really, really dark and really deep, and like a lot is going on. Music itself is just like so incredible. I would say that's actually like just missed the top tier. That's one musical that I'll constantly go back to and listen to. It's just like heavy, you know? I will be shocked if my favorite musical isn't on here. The thing about how big this list is I truly have to search. Frogs? If anyone knows what that musical is, please let me know. This is an outrage. Look at this list, and they don't have Pippin. Pippin is the best musical. Not even like the original Pippin, like the revival Pippin with Patina Miller. Saw it so many times, like actually changed my life. It made me think of like storytelling and what life is. Like genuinely, like the definition and meaning of life was changed for me while watching the revival of Pippin. What's great about the revival of Pippin too is it gave Broadway this new atmosphere for other kinds of performers. So fun, and it's so like flashy, and that's the whole point of it. I can't believe that it's not on here. Book of Mormon is absolutely insane. It's my comedy and my humor. I know every single word to that show. It's unbelievable. If it suits you, it is the funniest show you will ever see on Broadway. It's so freaking funny. I have to be honest, you guys, I need to rank the musical that I saw truly over 10 times on Broadway. Newsies, I was obsessed with because I love the dancing. Like, I loved everyone in the show. Newsies was like a past life of mine. Also, like, genuinely, the dancing is unbelievable. As a dancer, I could really appreciate it and fall for the Disney arc of it all. It's always gonna be one of my favorites, so I'm gonna put that also in Lovelies More Than Life. I don't get hair. Does anyone get hair? It's just not my favorite. I just don't really like the music, and so that's the whole point of a musical, you know? You don't want to listen to the songs, so it's not my thing. Can we like throw it back to Once for a second? What a time. These musicians on stage, these multi-talented actors, performers. I feel like Once was something that really changed the game with them being able to like play instruments and be on stage and do that kind of stuff, and it's also just so beautiful. Similar to Once, Bandstand, which is so underrated. The music in Bandstand is so catchy and so fun. You have Laura Osnes and Corey Cott as the leads. Amazing, iconic. All of the musicians are on stage, they're all playing. I think I'm gonna put it in just miss the top tier because I know all of those songs to that, and like I could listen to that all the time. Little Night Music is truly stunning. Stephen Sondheim is unbelievable. I feel like it's a classic, you know? I would say I really like it. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be bad. People are gonna hate me. I like the storyline. I don't like Rent. I don't like the music. I don't know what it is about the music. It's gut-wrenching, the story. It's not my thing. Because it's a fantastic musical, but it's not for me. Okay, underrated, I think, because I was in it. I'm looking at it in a vision of like, I was in this musical, I spent time with this musical. Manila Munch is something else. A lot to take in the Spanish Inquisition. I actually want to rank that pretty high. I would say just missed top. No, I can't do that. Okay. I really like it. I really like it. Another musical that I know all the music to, but I'm like, okay, I'm like 24. Is 13. 13 really hits when you're like 13. It doesn't last a lifetime, you know? I'm still gonna rank Cats and Die Slow Death in Musical Hell because I just have to do it again. SpiderMan, no. I love Marvel and I love SpiderMan and I love everything about that, but the musical can die a slow death because everyone got hurt. All Shook Up, another musical that I just like don't get. I like the genre of music, but I don't like the musical. I know every word to Dear Evan Hansen. Dear Evan Hansen is so catchy. The problem I have with Dear Evan Hansen is the weird ending. Evan just kind of like looks out at like these plants and like a sunrise or sunset, and it's just like the last note, like the finale is just weird. I feel like the whole story was really thought out and like really well done, and then they're like, oh, we have to end this. Sunset. It doesn't match the whole rest of the brilliance of Dear Evan Hansen, but overall the musical has actually just missed the top tier for me. Memphis was the first musical I ever saw. Memphis is one of the best musicals of all time. Memphis is unbelievable. It was ahead of its time. The original lead woman in that musical, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that she did 8 shows a week. I think it was out in 2010 and it was for sure ahead of its time. Ahead of its time being like, we should discuss racism, and like, no one's talking about it now, so I guess we'll talk about it. I fell in love with it. I love that musical more than life, and it is so underappreciated. Oh my god, 1776. Let's just immediately... Why? Why do we need that? Ooh, you know what other musical is just like not my thing? Like Shrek. Shrek the musical. Shrek is perfect in movie form. Keep it in the animated world. Town is unbelievable. It's insane. I really like it. I also choreographed a little bit once upon a time. Cabaret, unreal. Cabaret is like one of those musicals that really set a foundation of Broadway. It's definitely one that just missed the top tier. You have your foundational musicals like Oklahoma, like Rodgers and Hammerstein, Cinderella, like da-da-da-da. Cabaret is one that I genuinely appreciate and I think is a really good backbone to Broadway musicals. I don't know how many you touched on last time compared to this time, but I feel really comfortable with these options. Oh, and Pippin is up there on the top 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what else I should be ranking. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, because I post a video every single Monday, and on Fridays I post my tier list videos, and I will see you next Monday. Boom, boom, bye!